All right, home buying process, step number 6. If you missed the first few videos, be sure to check the playlist, link in the description below, and you can see the first 5 steps of the process. Step 6 in this particular process, we're gonna assume that we've made an offer and the offer is accepted. Before we kind of get into more detail about that, keep in mind when you make an offer, there are 3 things that can happen. First is the offer is accepted by the seller. That's great. That means that they've accepted all the terms that you've laid out and there's no need for further negotiation. The second thing that can happen is the seller may decide to make a counter offer. Now, when a seller makes a counter offer, it could be based on one factor in your original offer, or it can be several factors in your original offer. Naturally, price is always a big one. Seller contribution to closing is a big one. The number of days for the due diligence period, or when you will close, or who the closing attorney is going to be. These are all factors. As I mentioned before, I can make a specific video detailing all the terms that make up an offer. But again, for the purpose of this, seller can accept, seller can counter. If they counter, I would say that's a good sign that they're at least engaged. There's potential there to make something happen. The third thing that can happen when you make an offer is the seller can just flat out reject it. This likely may be due to the fact that maybe your offer was too low. There wasn't enough money involved and the seller just wasn't interested. It could be based on the type of financing that you're using, or some other factor, some other term that was in your offer that they just didn't gel with and they decided to reject it. So our job as buying a realtor is to put ourselves in a position where ideally, number one, they accept is the way to go. But if we have to negotiate a bit further, if they counter, at least we still in the game and we can get you to an accepted offer and go from there. So as always, subscribe. And if you have any questions, I'm available 7 days a week and always happy to chat real estate. All right.